Okay, well, hello. Today we are going to go over Daily Common Core Review 10.6. So number 1 says, in which number is the value of the first 5 10 times as great as the value of the second 5? So here again, we're looking for two 5s that are next to each other. So A has 195,587, and there you go. We have two 5s next to each other. The first 5, that's 5,000s, that's 10 times as great as 500. So that was easy. Number 1, the correct answer is A. Number 2 says Savannah spent 1 hour, 18 minutes jogging and 2 hours, 36 minutes walking. Wow, that's a lot of time exercising. How much time did Savannah spend jogging and walking? So we're going to be adding up. For jogging, it was 1 hour and 18 minutes. And for walking, it was 2 hours and 36 minutes. So first, we're going to add up the minutes and see if it goes over 60, then we'll convert whatever's over 60 into hours because we know there's 60 minutes in an hour. But if not, we'll just keep it as minutes. So we're going to add 18 plus 36. So 8 plus 6 is 14. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. So 54 minutes. So no, it's not at 60. So it's still less than an hour. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. So 3 hours, 54 minutes, which is option number or letter C. Okay, number 3 says, which expression can be used to solve the following problem? Mary has 3 bags of sand. Each bag contains 2 3/4 pounds of sand. How many pounds of sand does Mary have? So what this is doing, it's 3 times, so those are the bags of sand, times 2 3/4 pounds. And now we look at these options, and what they did is they broke apart the 2 3/4, and we multiplied. It's going to be 3 times 2. I'm using this distributive property plus 3 times 3/4. So that is option A. Okay, number 4 says, which sentence involves a comparison using addition? Select all that apply. Let's look at number 1, or the first option. 10 more than 4 is X. So more than, it usually almost always means addition. We just want to double check. So that means, you have 4 and you get 10 more than that. Yep, you add 10 to 4 and that equals X, which we know is 14. But here it's just telling us X. So that one is using addition. Second one says a bottle of shampoo costs $3 more than a bottle of conditioner. Here again, we have that more than. I'm pretty sure it has addition. I'm just going to write it out to double check. So let's see. We start with a bottle of conditioner. And if we add, we get $3 more than that. That will tell us the cost of the shampoo. So it is addition used here, the comparison. So let's say a bottle of conditioner was $5. So you add 5 plus 3, that'll give us 8. So the bottle of shampoo would be $8. Okay, the third one says K is 50 more than 26. So again, there's that more than tells us it's going to be addition. We just double check. So let's say we start with 26 and we get 50 more than that. That will equal K, or 76. Okay, the next one says 7 times as many as 40 is Y. Now remember, times as many, it's just really you pull out that times and you're multiplying. So it's 7 times 40 equals y, which here we would do 7 times 4, that's 28, plus a 0 would be 280 if we were solving. So this one, no, because it's not using addition, it's using multiplication. And finally, the last one, Ron has 3 times as many, again, we have that times, pennies as dimes. So we know this is not addition, it's going to be multiplying. And so what it is, it's 3 times as many pennies as dimes. So you take the D, whatever amount of dimes he has, and multiply that by 3, and we'll get the amount of pennies that Ron has. So for number 4, it's the first 3. Those use addition to compare. Okay, let's go on to number 5. It says the attendance at a football game was 75,603 people. Write 75,603 in expanded form. So we're pulling apart the value of each digit. So it's 70,000 plus 5,000 plus 600 plus, and we don't put anything for the 0 in the 10 spot, so plus 3. Okay, number 6, a box of cereal is 5/6 full. Jamie uses 3/5 of the box of cereal to make trail mix. Estimate, that's a keyword, what fraction of the box of cereal is left. So what's left over after Jamie uses 3/5 of the 5/6 that's left of the cereal box. It says use whole numbers and benchmark fractions to explain. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to give you the answer and then explain how you use whole numbers and benchmark fractions to explain. So what we're doing is, again, we're taking that 5/6, that's what we're starting with, 5/6 of the box. And what Jamie's using, we're taking away from that 5/6, 3/5. And we're getting, again, we're not getting the exact number, it says estimate, we're getting the approximate answer, or it's about. So when we use our little squiggly equal line, it means, this doesn't mean it equals, this is it's about or approximately 1/2. And now I'm going to explain. So 5/6 it's almost or about 1 whole. Using that, whole number, 5/6, it's close to a whole. If we had one more 6, 6/6, that would be 1 whole. So 5/6 is close to 1. And so 3/5, it's about a half. It's a little more than a half. A half of 5 would be 2.5, but it's about. So, and we'll say, and 3/5 is close. We'll do again, close to 1/2. And 1 take away 1/2 is 1/2. So that's why it's about a half. We know it's actually going to be less than a half because 5/6 is less than 1. 3/5 is more than a half, but it's about, again, we're just estimating. We're not getting the exact answer. Okay, last one, number 7. It says Jess is using a number line to find fractions that are equivalent to 2/6. It says explain how Jess can use a number line to find an equivalent fraction with a denominator greater than 6. So the number is bigger than 6. So one way, if you guys remember, we're finding equivalent fraction using number lines is you just add an extra, the little tick marks, or what we do here is we would take each 1/6 here and we would partition it into 2 equal parts. So if we do all of these, put just an extra tick mark in the middle, what we do is we end up doubling the number of segments from 0 to 1. So now instead of, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we just doubled the number. So we made them into 12. So this would be 1/12. That would be 1/6 is equivalent to 2/12. Here, this would be 3/12, and then 2/6, that would be equivalent to 4/12. So I would put here 2/6 is equivalent to 4/12. And to explain how Jess can use the number line, I'll put my little semicolon. She can partition each 1/6 section into 2 parts to show 12ths, which that's just writing out what we did up here. Okay, and that is it for Daily Common Core Review 10.6.